So let me show you, what a shame, Bitcoin. I did a different analysis the other day, but wow, I don't know how I didn't see it, right? We did analysis on Bitcoin, so I'm going to show you as well. It was a perfect, it was so much money to make. So what I realized, it's been a long time I traded, Bitcoin moves big time. So it moves thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars per day, right? And that's what you're looking for. You look for those volatilities, right? And look at this. So Jeff and everybody who was in my section the other day, this is what I missed. You see this? This is what I missed, right? We were talking about right here. So all these calling bars and energy is basically was for the explosion to go down, because this is what you're waiting for. You're waiting for this third touch, right? So that being said, that is the case. So let's not talk about this one, because let's see if that could be a potential trade of the week for next week, right? So if that is if that is a Bitcoin, a symmetrical triangle, right? The price is coming in uptrend, and I potentially could believe that there is a potential I'm not going to say a changing trend. Let's not going to say that. I'm not going to say that, but we are in, let me delete this, but we are in sideways channel, and sideways channel usually is a continuational pattern, right? So what I would like to see, that price either to go back here and then continue going down. Also is approaching some level of let's see, right? So if that is the case, I don't see it a trend reversal, but I see a potential move to the upside. However, now seeing this symmetrical triangle, you see the price was in uptrend move, and they start making a correction, right? What I did the other day, I don't trade 5S. I have spread bet account. Could you give me some of the, I mean, Bitcoin is great because you see, it was since we talk about it on Wednesday, it made $2,000 drop, and one lot size is $1, right? So when you take the trade and you have a lot size $2, and when you risk only $80, right? So that's a $4,000 trade, $4,000 profit. So that what I find it super extra, because you see it's big candles, big movements. So when you trade $1 per point, or $1 exactly $1 per point, right? Whatever I call this now, $1 per pip. So if it makes $2,000 move, so that's $2,000 in your account, right? So I find it very interesting. So anyway, back to what I'm trying to say. If this is a symmetrical triangle, so what I'm waiting for now, right here, I'm waiting for two things. I'm waiting for broken structure and the retest from the inside, right? And then when that happens, what I do, I wait for a key reversal, right? So that's what I'm waiting for, and key reversal. So what I would like to see is this. I would like to price to go inside, come back, give me the key reversal, and then to go higher, right? That's what I want to see. And if I go now to 4-hour chart, just to show you that what I mean by that, right? What I mean by that is this, right? I want this price to go inside, or it's just simply good enough for me if you just go inside. Just go inside. Just to come inside as a key reversal. That is a good for me. If it comes like this inside as a key reversal, I'm taking the trade, and then I put a stop loss right here. And the stop loss here is, this one is 300. So that's mean you're risking $300 to make $5,000. So I think this is a great risk reward ratio for me, right? So I like to trade patterns. So on what I did on Wednesday, I made a mistake. I drew the pattern differently. Draw the pattern slightly like this. But anyway, let me show you actually. I didn't actually go wrong. I'll show you what I did differently. So this, I still see it as a pattern. Let's go to the 4 hour just to draw it nicely. Right? So when you draw the patterns, right? Look at this, you're gonna flip out, guys, right? What I did, I drew the pattern like this. Let me just use my original color. I drew the pattern and I was bullish as of Wednesday, and I took a loss because, look at this, I trade this. Remember, guys? Right? I'm gonna show you. You see? That was their falling wedge, right? So falling wedge. You see, that's what I was trading going up, but it didn't go, right? And I got stopped out. But then I said, okay, why I got stopped out? You check this out. Not because I did my analysis wrong, because I didn't do my trend lines correctly. So it was this one and this one. And look what's going to happen now. Look at this. Look at this. So if we did, then I would understand that all this coiling energy bar is pushing the price to make the third touch, right? So all I did was connecting the wrong things, right? And now we are already inside. So actually, we are already inside, right? So anyway, I would like to see the price key reversal to the inside. Even now, that would be the stop loss and the price going higher. So this is one way of looking at it, right? In a different way. So this is, again, a perfect way of entering the trade. And the other trade, as we saw it earlier, is as of a symmetrical triangle, right? So it's all about the patterns and finding. So for example, DP, that, for example, is a trade, to my mind, worth taking, where you're on the bottom, taking to going high, right? That is the trade. I don't really take a trade to go lower now. This is too late. For me to go to take a trade from here to the bottom is too late. I mean, it could be still this, yeah, sorry. This is perfect example as well, because we wait, retest, and then down. But when it's very, very at the bottom, then not really. But yes, that for example was good. So I just draw it differently, right? I draw my analysis differently on Wednesday, and you see, and I didn't give up, right? And that is the important part. I took a loss, right? I accepted it as normal, as a normal loss, and I said, okay, but why it went down? I'm not going now to cry and then get super upset why I did this. No, I said, okay, let me understand why, right? And I found it, and I found the answer. I said, no, Dragon, you didn't know that you do anything wrong. You just didn't do, that was my analysis, right? One, this one, correction, take the prices all the way up, right? That was my analysis. I got stopped out. Fantastic. Why? And now we found the answer, and I found the answers. And when you find those answers, right, then you perfect your strategy and your patterns and your draw lines, right? So my mistake was that I didn't see this potential scenario, second scenarios. And as you can see here, look at this. And that thing, we took the trade here that time, as we were looking at it, actually right on this key reversal, that was $2,000 trade, right? And I took the lot size 3. That would be $6,000 trade, right? So it's not about wrong, it's about learning and understanding, finding the reason why the price went different direction. Actually, to be honest, even this, I think this one it's already ready to take, huh? Look at this. It's ready to take. It came inside and now it's doing the retest. Right? Now doing the retest. So now on the 1 hour chart, I can see where is my stop loss, right? To be really the stop loss. So stop loss is this. Actually, I'm going to take a live trade with you guys. That is for me completely enough, right? So what is this? This is a $185 risk. So now, right? So $180 risk, right? To make 5,600. So you be the judge of that. I think it's quite a great trade. So anyway, I'm going to do that as soon as I finish with you guys. Hopefully that'll give you guys sense, and I will leave it as it is. Let's see, live trade based on two scenarios of a falling descending channel or a symmetrical triangle, one of my favorite patterns, simply taking a trade. And here now, when is that risk such a small thing, you have opportunity to take two trades, right? One trade is to the upper side and the other one is here, right? And we said we are risking 160. So this means, look, 33% trade, right? So is it worth taking this trade to put a toe inside? Yes. Can you have a stomach to go all the way up? Long-term trade? If not, take two. This is one trade. And the second trade, you can take it easily, right? And take it the same, and you take this one till here. There it is, right? And then we find, so you take another one till here. This is the area. Trade one, 21%. Trade two, 33%. So you have 50% a trade as of now. So if you're willing to risk 2% for this trade, your reward will be 50%. What best can be for the Friday 10th of